Joining me now to explain is Jessica Kriegel, Chief Strategy Officer for Culture Partners. Jessica, good to have you here with us. So consciously unbossing. This is, I don't want to talk to my boss or deal with my boss, or I don't want to be a boss.
I don't want to be a boss. I am opting out of the whole management leadership track, and I've decided to do something differently with my time. I think a lot of people have figured out that the command and control approach to leadership is not working. And so they're saying it's just not for me. It's a conscious decision though, right? So it's purpose driven. And I don't want your viewers to get intellectually lazy now and think, oh, this is because Gen Z is lazy and they don't want to work. And that's not it, because there are also leaders who are choosing to stay in their leadership position, but to do leadership differently, to not be viewed as the boss, but to do a sort of decentralized leadership approach that is, that perhaps resonates more with people today.
So maybe it resonates more because, look, I'm with you. I think probably we may all jump to, or many of us jump to the, well, this sounds lazy. Nobody wants to work. They don't want to step up. They don't want to work hard. But maybe there is something to be learned here, right? That there's a better way to do things. But can you actually operate, especially in this environment where we're going to see a major gap in leadership in the coming years just because of the aging population? Can you operate without true leadership? I mean, it's lovely to all be friends, but someone's got to make a decision.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're seeing a lot of headlines right now about companies who are cutting out all of the middle management in their organizations. With the advent of AI, we have more corporate transparency than we ever have before. So the key question for CEOs right now is, how do I have decentralized leadership, but also make sure that accountability stays strong? Accountability is the holy grail for corporations. We need to have accountability at all levels, but most people don't want to take accountability because we only hold people accountable when something goes wrong, right? And so we need to rethink the way we approach accountability and make it positive accountability, which means how can I reframe this so that it's more about making a personal choice to focus on what I can control, to take the steps necessary to drive key results instead of who's at fault here.
So part of that is also, I would imagine, looking at better engaging, especially younger employees, not only in their daily job, but getting them to re-engage and invest in the idea of the future of this company and wanting to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have to create clarity, alignment, and accountability around your purpose, your strategy, and your culture to get results. That is the key. And doing all of those things is hard. Being a great leader is hard. I think a lot of young people today have seen bad leaders and thought, I don't want to do it. It's too hard to do it right. You see so many people sending out inauthentic messages. For example, we're going to be AI first, but people first. And then people see that, they realize it's not really true. They feel like leaders are corporate shills, and it's hard to get right. It is a very delicate balancing act. And so some people saying, you know what, I don't want to work that hard. I'm okay with that. I've made that choice in my career. It wasn't laziness. It was just my energy going in a different direction.
There you go. Energy going in a different direction. Jessica, appreciate it. Thank you.